Yo, what's up guys, welcome to the channel, and today I'm back on F1 2020 once again. So I'm finally having a chance to start my team career mode. So yeah, obviously if you're new to this, which you probably aren't, you've probably seen everyone do this, like big YouTubers and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be starting it today and creating my team. Now I'm going to try and keep this short. So again, it will only be qualifying and then a 25% race. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, make my team now off camera. And I'll set it all up so you guys can see and just skim through it. So it doesn't take too long. But yeah, it looks like I'm just making my character first. And well, it looks like it's already done for me because it's just multiplayer. So yeah. So yeah, here, obviously the engines, Ferrari clearly being best at the moment, but that'll probably change because of real life. 2020 Ferrari engine doesn't seem as good as Mercedes. But yeah, most people have picked Honda. Now I'm actually going to pick Renault because if you're wondering why, they are third best, it says here. Obviously Honda probably better actually, even though it says it's not in the game, but Honda have achieved more better results recently. But yeah, I'm going to pick Renault because as we know, McLaren have shown that with the right car, Renault engine can be pretty competitive and do pretty well. And obviously it's pretty cheap. I'm going to go for Mercedes and Ferrari and be really good and spend so much money. So yeah, Renault is going to be. You know what, I think I'll go for Louis Delatraz just because he's only $1 million. And I know he's pretty decent from what I know. I'm hoping this won't be a regret, but yeah, we'll put Louis Delatraz. Right, there we go then. There's my team. We're called Relentless Racing. Louis Delatraz is my teammate. Now, big shout out to Relentless Racing League and Nathan for well, allowing me to use the name. If you don't know, it's actually our real life car team that we race at some places together. Also, it's a league, so link to their channels in the description below.
Okay, we're live in 5, 4, 3.
Hello folks, and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now, we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out though as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. There's a rich history of that in Formula 1 too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team though is that while the team itself is new to Formula 1, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula 1 team?
Yes, I'm joking. It's not about me, this is just a team. I'm behind them 100%. Together we're unstoppable. Yeah, I hope we're unstoppable.
Every team needs 2 drivers, but what was it that drew you to your teammates?
Well, in reality, the virtual races, just because I know Louis Delatraz from the virtual races. I don't watch F2 a lot, but yeah, their skill set really suits our team. You know what, I'll put it, their skill set really suits our team.
No one aims to finish bottom of the table. Who's the team you're aiming to beat?
Wow, hopefully everyone, but I doubt in the first year. I feel like we're going to have a few close races with Williams. I hate to say that because, you know, it's Williams, isn't it? I mean, I hate to say anything really. I'll just say Williams because not expecting too big.
How are you expecting the car to feel out on track?
Hopefully really good. Simj looks good, but we won't know until we... Yeah, I'll put that.
The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up to them?
It's going to be tough, but we'll have a better picture after the race. Oh, well, that's just, these ones are bragging a bit. But I think that one.
Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that your car can take advantage of each opportunity that comes your way?
I guess by hopefully having good drivers. F1 is an individual one race the whole season. Stress testing means we can avoid grid penalties and failures. I think it's all about power, so we've been working hard to get well, we haven't really. I don't know what my team's been working on. How do I? We've developed an incredible light car, so we've produced a really streamlined car. We expect incredible top speeds and straight. I don't want to like brag my team up and then do bad, so I'm just gonna pick this one because this one looks the least, I think, bragging.
And finally, which of your new departments are you most proud of?
Oh, great! Now we have to brag. You know, just because we lost reputation with them, I'll brag them up again.
Well, that's about all we've got time for here. We will see how this fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
Okay, great, thank you. That's a wrap.
Well, this is interesting because this is like back to the 2006 game, the Championship Edition game, isn't it? Really, a bit. Where you got advance, and same with the 2009 on the Wii. The old game, yes, but it's quite interesting to see this back. Don't need to panic. Oh damn, we have all this. Insufficient fight worse of it. I can't increase anything. I mean, I haven't raced at all, so I guess yeah, obviously I can't. Oh, there we go. Personal simulator. It's not the greatest simulator in the world, is it? Your second driver's pace start will be improved. Well, kind of need that, but not right now. Oh, this is where the engine and stuff is then. Durability. Oh damn, I guess they are already upgraded. And marketing. Oh. Well, hopefully sponsors will come in because that would be nice. So, just for today and also probably Vietnam and Zandvoort, I am actually going to do a bit of practice on this career for the practice sessions. Just for the fact that Vietnam and Zandvoort I've never done with wheel before. I've done it with controller, but not wheel. And also just for today, just so we can have some nice shots of the car and stuff and just get used to the car in a bit, you know. So yeah, as you can see, we are struggling a little bit with understeer and the grip, as you'll see when we come around here, and just going wide a little bit, so that's not ideal. We may need to work on that just a little bit more. So yeah, practice went pretty decently, not gonna lie. The only really problem we had was up here, coming through here, we tried to take it just a bit too quick and went wide and spun, which wasn't ideal. But other than that, practice went pretty decent, not gonna lie, actually. I've got 5th at the moment, jeez. Right, so practice 1, quite interesting. 16th actually. So I knew obviously we weren't going to be massively up there. That's just how it is. Our team's not going to start off massively quick, but we beat some of the likes of Perez, both the Hasses, both the Williams, and my teammate. So yeah, but it's only practice. This is not qualifying, so we just got to wait a bit.
We've got a situation at the moment. Seems like something's off with the fuel injection system. We're looking into it, but we're going to be out of action for a few minutes.
Just my luck. Why? What? Just why wouldn't that happen? Let's be honest. For my first hot lap attempt then, after that fuel problem we had, it's gone now. because they got repaired. So here we go, start my first lap now. Hopefully we'll be able to qualify pretty decently for the first race of the season. Through turn 1, pretty nice. Looks like the traction are much better with the softs, that's obvious. Coming towards turn 2 now, down to 2nd probably. Down to 3rd through here. Yeah, 3rd, you can get around there, 3rd. Through here, you may... Nah, you can't quite go flat out. Around here, down to 4th, I would say. Yeah, 4th seemed to work really nicely. And we do seem to be fairly decent, not gonna lie. The car feels fairly good. In practice I was worried a bit because the car did not feel too great, but right now it's feeling pretty decent. This is good stuff, this is really good stuff. Coming through to the fast left right hander, flip the DRS open. Sebastian Vettel goes up 120.9. Jesus Christ, I haven't even got that in time trial before. So I don't know how I'm going to compare, but like I said, I'm obviously not going to be massively high up there. The team's new. We got all low stats. I'm not expecting to be really high up there. Flip the DRS open though. Run to the line. Della tries to go 18th. I go 15th. That's not bad. 123.1.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Oh no!
Bad. Are you alright?
Oh,
Let me know you're
come
all right.
on. Flip's sake. Alright, well that's unfortunate, but at least we got it out of the way in qualifying. I'll crash in, hopefully that doesn't happen in the race. But 18th, that's not too bad. We've beat a Haas, both Williams and my teammate, so I reckon that's pretty decent. Let's jump into the race and see how this goes then.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at Albert Park, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996. And home to round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. Its combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners make it a tricky track when it comes to overtakes. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. Can Mercedes start with victory in their bid to win a 7th consecutive Constructors' title? Could Ferrari or Red Bull establish an advantage early on? And with 22 cars on the grid, how quickly can the new team find their footing? Well, it's great to be back, Anthony Davidson. We've got a lot to talk about this year.
That's right, Crofty. It felt like a long winter, but it's good to finally be back. I have to think the usual suspects will battle it out at the front, but there are always going to be some teething problems early on in the season, so whoever can keep on top of their issues will have the advantage today.
As I mentioned earlier, we're up to 11 teams this season, with a new entry run by, well, of all things, an owner-driver. That's something we haven't seen in this sport since Hector Raback over 4 decades ago. So how are they looking so far?
Ever since their participation was announced, there were questions being asked about whether an outfit like this could survive, and certainly it's proving to be a trial by fire so far. Let's hope they can continue to draw in investment and find a little more pace as well.
So I've actually decided to change to a 50% race, as you can see, just for the fact that I would like it to be a bit longer, and 25% just isn't quite long enough, I don't think. Lights took so long to go out then, but it is lights out. First time here. Around the outside of Kvyat. Obviously no DRS, but you can definitely tell the pace difference as I dive down inside of an Alpha and another Alpha and AlphaTauri. So Alfa Romeo and AlphaTauri, I should say, up to P14. So we have made positions, which is great news. Perez looking like he's had a bit of a terrible exit there. I look for the move, but I back out of that for obvious reasons.
Nice start. Let's keep it up.
Thanks, Jeff. I don't know how it's going to work because They are quite high. They're on 98 now, so I've improved it just a little bit since my last 2020 video. But I don't know how it's going to go. I guess we'll see, because I'm on wheel now, obviously, and also it's we're not going to be the quickest car on the circuit straight away, are we? That's obvious. That's expected to happen. But it looks like our start was pretty decent, up to 14th. Let's take a quick look back at the start. So it is lights out and away we go here for the first race of my team career mode. And we get a pretty decent start. It's not too bad. Obviously Delatra is all the way back there in last, but we come around turn 1 and try and attack the Alpha Tory. So that's pretty decent. It shows that we have pretty decent pace, but he does get around us just. But I'm not going to give up there. I dive back down inside of him and down inside of Giovinazzi, and I think just make a move stick perfectly on them. Just around the outside of Alpha there, really nicely. So yeah, really good start. Gained a few positions, which is amazing. Now let's just keep pushing on and see what we can do. But we're not looking exactly too slow, not gonna lie. We're looking pretty decent actually. As Giovinazzi is trying down around my outside. Up at way too late. Oh, I've gone wide and shipped 2 positions, 3 positions. Down to 17th, which isn't ideal. I think Haas and Williams are going to be our main rivals really. I don't think we're going to keep Alpha behind us for that long. As we get super close to Magnussen. We are still in front of a Haas, but they may gang up on me if I'm not careful. That's looking pretty close at the moment. Oh, don't do that, Reese. I know what happened in practice and qualifying, so I can't afford to go wide there and just destroy my race. So I struggle through high-speed corners with this car, which is really bad, like really bad. So I really need to concentrate on that part of the upgrades. And look how slow I went around there. I did not feel comfortable on the fall. Oh, Red Bull has paid. Quite a lot of people have paid. Got to P14 right now. I need to hope for a safety car really. That would be the only way to bring me back into play. But I don't think that's going to happen right now. Don't know who's ahead of him, but I think it's Magnussen. We're actually catching Magnussen legitly. We could try and go for an undercut or an overcut. Whatever Magnussen. Okay, I'm pitting now. I'm pitting now. Cool. I pitted so I can try and do an undercut. Coming to the pit lane wasn't too great for me there, but it wasn't too bad either.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Exit. Exit
Cool.
now.
Maxson's in the pits. Where is he? There he is. Can we get him?
Okay.
Oh, it's going to be close.
4.5 seconds.
Oh, I'm not allowed to overtake, can I? Stroll's gone off. You know what? I'll count it as an overtake. I think I was already ahead anyway. So P17. Let's go, boys.
Green flag.
All teammate in the pits.
Louis is in the pits. Louis in the pits.
Alright, cool. So 15 pits right now.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.3 seconds.
Went defensive. Way too defensive. Try and keep it around the outside or be pushed. Slight bit of contact, but keep P15 right now. He was definitely using his ERS down there. Our fuel management isn't very good in this car, not gonna lie. Look at the speed on that racing point. Try and keep it around the outside. Gone wide a bit. Kept it. Wow, I'm literally a boss. I'm literally a boss for these guys. So the way I'm going to stay ahead really, if I just block. I can't say VRS. The VRS on this car is not great whatsoever. I'm going to go defensive again. Down inside. He's definitely got me, surely. Oh, he's pushed me again. I've gone off track, but that's because he pushed me, so I had no other choice. I'm becoming the biggest boss for them ever, like literally. Yeah, so far in this career mode, I think to get points, we'll need to get slightly lucky, basically do a Williams, and just go around and survive, and hope that people run into problems enough for me to get out. Race point trade right down inside there. Defended well though, luckily. Yeah, he's definitely going to try it. Kept it nicely down inside, thank goodness for that. Don't know really what I was doing, I wasn't using AOS there. Guess I just didn't feel the need to. I didn't think he was going to get alongside me honestly, but he did, but so I defended.
To car in front is 13.8 seconds.
Yeah, Jeff, just worry about the car behind. Oh, there's yellow flags, what's this?
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
P14 at the moment. I got distracted by Giovinazzi and the fact that I've got no DRS now.
Green flag.
Which wasn't ideal.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Go keep it around the outside. Just kept it on the outside and kept out the barrier as well, just.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Alright, cool, Jeff. I will. Nice, final lap. That's
This
good.
is your final lap of the race. You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Jeff, I got this, mate. Don't worry. Bottas wins. We just avoid getting lapped, which is good.
gap ahead is 14.6 seconds. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Cool, Jeff. I know. We have the potential to be fast because, as you can see, we are much quicker than Stroll right now. I mean, he is on the worst tyre right now, but still, does show that we can still have a chance. Plus, we get some upgrades, it'll be much better. The final 2 corners then. For the final time, I'm going to come home in P14. I think that's a pretty decent result for our first ever race. Let's see what lap we can get as well. There we go then, P14, get in.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So yeah, there we go. First race in my team. 14th, my teammate 20th, so last actually out of the remaining runners, which isn't great. Not a great start for him. I'll give him more time obviously before I replace him, but that's not ideal, is it? But P14 for me, that's great news from P70 on the grid. But yeah, I guess that's first race done.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. And also Claire's back, I didn't realise that.
Race, didn't you?
The car's nimble and light, it was a breeze, our plan advantage really came in handy. It was great, the car was sticking up to the track. Yeah, there you go.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
Secret on the best driver on the track, no secret. That'd be telling. There's no secret, it's just about having a great team and a great car. There we go.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
The car didn't feel like it had enough downforce. The car felt too heavy around those corners. Not sure what happened. The car didn't feel like it had enough I would say that.
Appreciate your time.
Because to be fair, I did lose a lot of speed by slowing out corners a bit. I don't know if that was my fault or not, but to be fair, it didn't feel like it when I was driving the Mercedes in time trial, which on this it did, so that wasn't ideal. Oh, got a payout as well, nice. Right, well that's first race over and done with then. Next is Bahrain. But I'm going to leave this video here. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.